Hello, Joe. It's Thanksgiving Eve.
Hey, what's up, Brad?
How are you, buddy? For all of our foreign, international watchers and listeners, tomorrow is Thanksgiving here today in the United States, where we celebrate the overtaking and massacre of the Native American population here in the United States. No, I mean, that's part of the story.
I get it. Yeah, I get it.
The other part of the story is that, it was to be thankful for the bounty of the new world.
Isn't tomorrow like Native American Day or Indigenous Peoples Day or something?
It should be. Yeah, I hope it is.
I think it is. Kind of trying to. These are sort of secular holidays.
Look, we're no different than the rest of the world. We mask. The whole world. Christians went around massacring Native people for a very long time.
Yeah, all of them. Every religion has, for the most part. So, and every society has. But we don't need to get into that one. That's
let's not.
Very, very.
You want me to do a rant on that?
No. Just say, hey, we're sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it at that because I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, going up to DC. So, be visiting some friends, and my folks are up there going with my daughter. But God, it doesn't even feel like it's, here in South Florida, it's pretty cold today. It's like 65 or something. So
my wife's got the full on Christmas going, man.
Oh,
it is all Christmas in my house. And it looks great. It's actually nice. She's added to the collection quite substantially this year.
Yeah. Well, your kids are getting a little bit older. So, it starts fading away.
She's sad. There's no surprises left. Kids all kind of know what they're going to get. And Santa's not bringing it. And, that's sounds like depressing.
I think there's Santa right there on the left side of my screen. I think Santa can get some surprises going.
Santa needs some surprises.
Yeah. Oops. Sorry, I just ripped my headphone out there. But yeah, so tomorrow we won't do anything just because of the holiday, but we'll be back on Friday.
Should we do a quick Snow Dog check-in here?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to hit on first. Let me send you this link and you can put it up real quick.
All right, I'm going to share the screen right now.
This is really interesting. So I was in one of my channels, started talking about, I'm putting in the DeFi lunch channel right now.
Okay.
That evidently you would think, but Snow Dog is actually Snowbank too.
It's the same people?
It's Snowbank's play to drive millennial attention to yield, invest in crypto, blah, blah, blah. So,
wait a minute. So I'm like double in for the Supreme Rug if both go.
Yeah, but here's the beauty is what I found out. There was on our little calculator, not calculator guy, but that one that tracks the Snow Dog price if they execute the whole buy.
Yeah.
And it goes to like 80,000 or whatever. They were saying that the Treasury was starting to move into the multi-sig wallet to get prepared for the buy. And then I don't see that there on the thing anymore. But evidently what Snowbank's going to do is they're going to take the meme coin and put it in the Treasury of Snowbank.
Of Snowbank.
Yeah.
Why don't they say that? Because that makes it even more exciting.
Well, because then that they want to max the price. So
right.
That tells me
they should be putting that on the homepage at Snowbank. At Snowdog.
You would think so, but I sent you the tweet.
Yeah,
link.
I just hold it up. I'm just loading it up. I'm also loading up the Snowdog main page. It's been bouncing around between 950 and 1100. Please hold. I'm gonna switch my Wi-Fi. I'm on the wrong one. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm back. Okay. Whew, that was a little scary. Everything went black. All right.
Look, so there's a financial model. Oh, you're on Snow Dog still. Okay.
Oh, let me go back here. Here's the tweet you sent me.
All right. So this guy built a big spreadsheet. I looked at it. He's missing a few key assumptions. He's a traditional finance guy. So he's aligning it with incentives of like a corporation doing buybacks, and
right.
It's not the same thing. And he hasn't quite figured that out yet, but There's a lot of good stuff in his replies and answers below. A little bit more intel, but certain things. So he's talking about the economic rationale, and he doesn't understand this. But like he says, why would a coin cannibalize its own market share and growth strategy by releasing a competing product? Which is, obviously, what they're saying is millennial, but I think that they're also saying it was to cannibalize time. So, what is to take away business from Time Wonderland as well? I see lots of reasons, but the big thing I saw was just the fact that they want to put it in their treasury. So
it makes total sense.
So that tells
That's
me,
fucking awesome.
So you'll be able to either mint with it probably and get a mint discount, but it'll also sit in the treasury. So they're going to want to take the price up, is my read. So I'm going to say probably one buy is my feeling, or only a couple, but not like, they're not going to twop it all in there kind of thing and like the steady, slow purge. They're going to do it at once. So this guy does a lot of comparison to Smart Coin, but he's, he's kind of missing a few things here. But still, I like the analysis. I learned that it is Snowbank, which made me feel better. I learned that they want to put the meme coin in their treasury. Makes me feel a lot better. So I see an end, a reason for the end game to go the way we want it to go. Now I could be wrong, of course.
Yeah. Well, I love the backstop of hey, even if we're not able to get in on that pump sale, we will have some life afterwards in the Snowbank treasury. That's awesome.
Yeah. So this is where, I think, what do we got here? About 70 million in this at this point. To me,
I've only got 30 million in it.
Wuss. I don't even know
Oh, come on, the show man. I want, Joe. That's the show I want, where you and I are like, bank, 30 million, go.
Yeah. Let's just wave the red flag out there.
Come get us. Yeah. There'll be 12 black vans out front of the house.
Yeah, I think everybody.
They'll be fighting over kidnapping your ass and holding a gun to your head.
Yeah, no, nothing remotely even close to that. Knock off about 5 decimal points, and you might be getting close. Yeah.
That's funny as shit.
I'm still hanging. I haven't bought any more. I'm just hanging. With what I started, it's down a little bit, but I just am dying to see how this plays out. Yeah, so,
I'm underwater, but I don't give a shit. I'm like, you know what?
Let's see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, and the other thing is, it's such a clusterfuck to do this on Thanksgiving Day, right? Because that's just a pain in my ass. But it's going to be really friggin' interesting. I can guarantee you, I'm going to be refreshing the fucking Trader Joe. Now, the other thing I might try to do, I wish we had a limit order on fucking Avalanche, because you can do it on Polygon, you could do it on Matcha for ETH and Polygon, and I think there's one for Phantom, but I'd sure as shit love to have a limit order capability. Dex.guru hasn't added it yet, and I've pinged the guy like 12 times saying, dude, we need limit. Come on, leverage, because he's using 0x protocol. And so he can leverage that functionality, but he just not added it yet.
Well, I'm going to hand the phone to my daughter and say, hey, pay attention to this.
You give her a cut, Joe.
I'll give you 3%. Pay attention.
Let's see. Did Matcha add Avalanche? I haven't even paid attention to see if Matcha add Avalanche. If they did, then we might be able to get some limits.
No, yesterday I was playing over on our beach room, so I haven't really been paying attention much over here. Just saw some good stuff over there, and easy setup again. And, of course, you got to get ETH in that wallet because it settles in ETH. But, I bridged some ETH. Well, first I did the whole Phantom.
Wait a minute.
Olympus? What are you looking at?
I bet the token's not available, but this would be awesome.
Limits on Ohm?
I'm checking. I'm looking on limits on Avalanche. Limit buys on Avalanche. Let me switch the chain here.
Well, you can do AVAX on Binance, so I'm guessing that it's probably on.
No, only market.
Bullshit. I did set up another account I don't know, 6 months ago over on, some Estonian exchange. I mean, I had the KYC, but it just has certain listings, and it's just sex, so you can do limits there. I haven't even been in there in like 5 months, so I don't even know what's. It just happened to I had a token that was listed there that I had a ton of, and there was nowhere to sell it, so that's why I did it, because it was the only way. And I'm glad I did, because it's down.
Did you see the opening price? I didn't see this yesterday. The opening price for S-Dog was about 68.20.
I saw that recently, but I wasn't sure it was that high. I knew it was in the thousands, because, my guess is there was probably some kind of early sale that we didn't hear about or something, or, maybe some people moved some stuff over there at the beginning and then dumped.
It's so funny. People are dumping the shit out of this right now. It's like, dude, why don't you just hang out and see what happens?
I mean, the reason you would dump is if you don't believe they're going to do the buyback.
Yeah.
But I don't see why you would orchestrate all of this, and you are Snowbank, to just do a little grab. It doesn't make sense.
Stupid. It's stupid, because then Snowbank takes a hit too, right? Credibility wise. So a negative 20% drop from here in price before the buy takes us down to $677. But you're still looking at a $63,000 price if they buy everything in one buy. Let's say they have to squeeze it into two. You're 19 grand a token, 10 grand a token if it's split into 3 buybacks, right? I mean, now I have no idea how they algorithmically are measuring what it's going to, what the price is actually going to do. I mean, there must be some magical formula that does that, but even at 7 grand a token, it's a bonus.
Yeah. Look, I don't see how. Well, we'll just see what happens, I guess, at this point.
Are you buying any more right now?
No, I'm letting it ride.
No.
I mean, you know me, I don't.
$23 buy.
I know a lot of people press when stuff's moving and they pile more in. I'm kind of the opposite.
Well, I could certainly do a DCA here and end up in a better place, but relative to this play, it's like, what the fuck? Either it's going to go and work, or it's not, or I'm going to be sitting on a meme coin that's in Snowbank and waiting for it to earn more, so.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, I think there'll be a bond or something there, some minting that you can do on Snowbank with it. So there's probably going to be a big discount. So, I think there's applications for it in the future. So I'm not worried, but, again, I don't, trust but verify, I mean, I sort of trust it, but, I don't always trust human nature. So, but I think that's why all the, greed impulses would all be on making this work.
Hey guys, I put a link to that thread that Joe found analyzing it in the comments. So you can see that on YouTube and you can see it on Twitch, the Twitch channel, although I don't even know where the frick the link to the Twitch channel is. Yeah. Well, look, Snowbank right now still at 382,000 APY. So that's golden.
Yeah. So look, and these are all competitors to Time Wonderland. So to me, I think if you mess this up, Snowbank, then time's coming for your stuff at that point, because everybody's going to depart.
And time has, kind of a better rep, and
it's got a big play coming on the gaming side. Tons of capital. It's a real tech company at this point.
Yeah.
I did notice time was off a little bit, maybe 7,500, I think. But look, that's what I want, because I want time to go down right now and then Snowbank to cash out, and then I'm going back into time, big time at that point.
Yeah.
So because I think that company's got a lot of legs to it. I just want to see what the price is. Yeah, it's 78.49 at time. So if you're not in it, looks like a pretty decent entry point for me. I mean, I might just go back in it now and not even wait on Snowbank.
Back into time?
Yeah.
I'm still in it.
I kind of see this range that's going on between like 7-ish and 10-ish. So to me, I'm kind of just, I'm sorry to be a dick to everybody else in the whole 3-3 model, but I'm kind of swing trading it.
Me included. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So
thanks, Joe.
I mean, everybody keeps asking in the
appreciate that
in the Unis DAO one or the Fortress DAO one, what is 3-3? What is 3-3? And I look at the videos and stuff, and I'm like, all I see is it's like buy and stake and mint.
Well, that's what it is.
And don't sell.
It's 3-3 is buy and stake, 99 is buy leverage. So take your S ohm, go to Rari Capital. There's 2 pools, and borrow against it. And then the calculator guy has some great calculators for that as well, so that you can actually say, okay, here's my liquidation price. Like, so, the stash I have there, I've considered it. I haven't done 99 yet, but it's pretty freaking compelling because the calculator shows the projected numbers out if you borrow, and then you're restaking in and you're borrowing again on the loops, right? So you every month so let's say you have $10,000 worth of staked ohm, right? Well, if you borrow, let's say you borrow $5,000 or $10,000, right? The exponential, and let's say your liquidation price is at $200. It's at around $880 today, I think.
Hey, we need that banner up just out of just.
Oh yeah, got to do the banner. Got to do the banner. Oh, wrong one. Okay. If you increase your stake in this, so you go from 100,000 to 105,000 or 110,000, whatever you're comfortable with on the risk level. And look, leverage is crazy fucking risky, but only play with shit you can afford to lose. We are not your financial advisors. Don't do anything I'm telling you to do. I have not done this. I've thought about it about 150 times, and I've run that calculator through 150 times, because when you look at the numbers, they're really fucking compelling. It shows you first in the calculator what you have today and what your earnings will be based on current price and current APY. And you can plug in future price if you want to lower it down or raise it up. And then when you start adding leverage on a loop every month, right, you're taking out earnings, the extra SOM you get, you borrow against that, against that. That gets to be really big fucking numbers. Like, you're making shit tons of money. So if you think the price of ohm is never going to get down to $250, or if your attitude is, well, fuck it, if it gets down to $200, I don't give a shit anyway, because we're all dead. Then that could be an interesting play, because you exponentially increase your amount that you can earn. Like, it's pretty astronomical. So that's 99. 3.3 is basically what you said, staking and earning, right?
I mean, I've seen people talking about
6 is minting.
Minting. Oh, 6.6 is minting. Okay, got it. So, I know there's people talk about a 9.9 strategy on like Aave. Like, if you believe let's say you believe ETH is going up, you stake all your ETH there, you borrow against it, you buy more ETH, you stake against, you borrow stable, buy ETH, restake it, borrow stable, buy ETH, restake. You can get up to like about 1.7 of what your original stack is, if I'm not mistaken. But look, if that goes the wrong way on you,
you are toast.
You're totally liquidated.
Yeah, because you're not just you're liquidating everything, and you're paying back the loan at the same time, and you got nothing left. Nothing. So
whatever collateral you're posted, is going to get cut down by that plus a 10% fee, and leave you with maybe 35% of what you posted there. So very, very risky. I don't do it. I mean, my play there is borrow stables.
I've been so tempted, but I have
farm something else, because I don't go all in on any one token. I'm too old for that shit, and too much experience to see how that ends most of the time. Which is called a train wreck, basically. 1 out of 10 maybe get something right, but the rest, nah.
I'm trying to load up this calculator real quick, see if it's the one I had open before. And this one isn't the calculator guy.
Couple of quick things while you're talking. I did see that a digital land property in Decentraland sold for.
I saw that.
2.1 million, I believe.
They bought like 6,000 acres. It wasn't just one property. They were buying
tracks. Yeah. And then another one to a virtual property developer, I guess is what you call it. And then I also saw something interesting. You know how we're always, railing on Cardano and Ripple and those things. That a mid-range U.S. exchange is delisting Cardano and Tron for
that was the one we talked about yesterday, eToro.
Oh, we did mention that. Okay, so
yeah,
we're talking in another chat about Cardano, and I think that the regulators are because you saw the letter from the U.S. Senate Committee to Tether yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Okay, for more clarifications on the stablecoin things. I mean, I don't get. It's funny because it just gets addressed to the guy's name in the Tether coin. It doesn't have an address. It doesn't have anything. A jurisdiction. It's just out there.
Right.
So it couldn't have been delivered. It just had to have been floated out in the ether. But people are feeling that these are going to be classified as, securities. They're looking for somebody to go after. And this is one that is old tech, let's say.
Well, and they're doxxed, right? You got Justin's son, which, look, for the space, I don't want anybody gone after, but.
Yeah, but look, I mean,
I don't mind if he's the target.
Yeah, this, I think
they're going to do it anyway.
Yeah, look, man, just
go after the scumbag that doesn't give a shit about people anyway.
Yeah, I know Ripple was kind of off that list, which is kind of interesting because, they've been in those extended discussions, look to have that wrapped up in about a year, I heard, to where they get, compliant, I guess. But I don't think Cardano's been doing anything on that front. They're just hanging out there. So that was kind of interesting. And then we got that one done. And then there was something else I saw. What was that? That I thought was a little bit interesting. Snowdog. I guess that might have been. Oh, hey, have you been following that little dust up between Elon and CZ related to Doge?
Yeah, like fucking Elon. Like, dude, you really think fucking CZ is fucking around with? You know how many? Look, he's not as rich as you, Elon, but he's got billions. He doesn't need to fuck around with Doge. Don't be a dumbass.
Yeah, and and I love the response. He goes, "I think we think it's a Doge wallet issue." Is what he responds. Our devs are in touch with the devs to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
So
what a piece of shit. Look, there's a lot I love about what Elon does, but he needs a goddamn filter or get on meds. One of the two. All right, so here's real quick that calculator. Let me see if I can make this example. Although everything is just running fucking slow for me right now. Is it expanding on screen? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, let's take an assumption of 100 SOM deposited, right? For the leverage. There's two pools, Tetranodes and Olympus Pool Party, right? And the loan to value ratio is 65%, I guess, is the average, right? So that puts you at about whatever $92,000 worth of ohm, right? And then let's say you want to borrow, 20 grand. So you input the 20 grand. So, and then you want to redeposit the SOM back in, right? So now, because you're borrowing 20 grand and you're buying it back in, you now have $110,000 worth of SOM or ohm, right? Staked. So your liquidation price is $252, which isn't too bad. You could lower this to 15 grand and get it probably down below $200 per ohm, right? But, here's the really interesting thing. Your $110,000, if it maintains its current price, obviously that's a big if, but you could see it climb or drop. But if it maintains its current price, after a month, your 110 is 158. After 3 months, 325,000. After 6 months, 955,000. And after a year, $8.7 million. I mean, that's some pretty fucking compelling numbers for a level of risk at the price dropping. What is that? I don't.
What is it at right now?
906. So down to 252.
70%ish.
70% dump. Yeah, I mean, that's a hack on the protocol is the only thing I could think gets it there. Or, Bitcoin drops to $100 because it's, to me, this is why I keep going back to look at this, because that's really friggin' compelling, right?
Well, when I see things like this, it's sort of, to me, I go, God, I wish I could just get in a sailboat for a year, sail around the world, and not even look at a phone or anything.
Well, there you go. Look at this. Yeah. I mean, here's the difference. You're looking at an extra $1.6 million after a year. from borrowing 20 grand.
Right.
Right.
All things staying equal. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I mean, that's when we see these crazy APYs. I remember first when there weren't APYs and it was APRs, and then everybody figured out, oh shit, I could daily compound this, and then people were in there compounding 8 times a day. When in reality, it's not a big difference between like a week and a day. It's a very, very minuscule amount. The big jumps between not doing it and doing it. Yeah. But at least a week. So you see all that, and then you're like, holy shit! But we never got to those like.
Now imagine Ohm gets to 1,500 again.
I could see that happening.
Now you're at 13 million after a year.
And what would, if you didn't lever, then you would be at like 11 or 10?
You would be at, let's see, no borrowing.
Yeah.
No borrowing, but keeping it at 1,500 per, you're at 11.8 million after a year.
And if you're not borrowing, then there's no risk of liquidation.
Right. That's this. Yeah. That's that right there. Yeah. Right. But a little $20,000 borrow. And I actually, you know what? I don't think it isn't. This calculator is not, see the decreasing percent borrow usage? This calculator is not, I thought it is not calculating in if every month you went back and borrowed more.
Oh.
So that's
against
not
the
even,
appreciated value. Yeah.
So you're not even borrowing more. You're decreasing your actual, what you owe down to 0.23% of your total holdings by, 1 year. So God knows what that number would look like.
Well, liquidation price is then down around, sounds like about $80.
Liquidation price after a year is down to $3.43.
Yes, you ain't getting liquidated. Basically.
Yeah, look, by month three, you're down to a $92 liquidation price. If you don't reborrow, right? So your highest risk time frame is the first, month and a half, 2 months. If you get past that,
yeah, but then the biggest gains are in the last months,
of course.
Yeah,
of course. Let's see what 9 months does. What's 270?
It always reminds.
At 9 months, you're at 4.3 million.
Yeah, so the last quarter you do 200% basically.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what'd you say we're at? 4.3?
4.3 million in 9 months.
Okay. Yeah, so that's
the problem with this. When I get to like here,
I'm gone. Yeah.
It's like, oh God, maybe I should take it.
I think that's what a lot of people are kind of looking at Snow Dog and thinking that right now. But to me, see, look, when I look at these from a traditional finance perspective, I mean, you go, oh, it only goes up if more people buy.
Yeah.
Right. Demand increases. So, yes, I think that's true for anything. Oh. If demand is higher than supply, yes, price goes up. But what I like about Ohm and Time and all these is, when these numbers could sort of run out, let's say. And I think Ohm's still at like, what is it, a 2 billion market cap or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's lots of room to grow there. I mean, I could see it being 20 pretty easily. I mean, I could see it being more than that. But, I kind of think that where the numbers sort of, because I always think about the end game. And so to me, the fact that they're a tech company going into all these other areas is where the accrued value goes. So it doesn't just end where all of a sudden it collapses because there's no more buyers.
Right.
All of a sudden there's more revenue streams coming from other projects too. Traditional type revenue. So to me, that's kind of the intriguing part. Because, I was skeptical when this was, I don't remember. I think I saw this at one point when it was like, I mean, definitely like I saw it like 110, but I think I might've saw it even lower than that.
Right.
At the very beginning. For some reason, I want to say $2.45, but I must be thinking about something else. Because I was like, that doesn't make sense. But the more you get to know these projects and see what they're planned to do, you realize that traditional way you would look at something as ending doesn't necessarily happen.
Right.
That there is another play beyond just the, legal Ponzonomics thing that people call it. So that's what got me excited. So we'll see how it turns out.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited. I think there's a lot of potential, and it's fun. You know what I mean? And again, that's kind of the philosophy here that we all need to talk through is you need to be doing this with money. You don't care if you lose, right? Just don't do it. Now, real quick, I want to talk about the calculator guys, Olympus Calculator, because this is fun, right? So let's say you're not going for the big score at the end. You want to earn a living, right? So you're going to need, so let's say you want 12,500 a month. Oh, I need to make a copy of this. Sorry. Please hold.
I see a bunch of other people are in there doing the same thing. all those people logged in.
By the way, to find us calculator guys, we got to get him back on because he's doing
I like his stuff. He's got he's got a financial modeling background, which is always dear to my heart.
I interviewed VFAT from VFAT Tools yesterday. I can't wait for 2.0, dude. That thing's gonna get awesome. But I was actually interviewing about their new project 100. So it's PHT Even Strong is a calculator guy, and his pinned tweet at the top is all these calculators. Well, not all the calculators. The last calculator I showed you, I found through the Ohm Discord. That is not his. But why is this taking so? This is not the one I want.
I saw something. I'm trying to figure out where I saved it, but I saw something about the. Oh yeah, here it is. Ultrasound money.
Hey, I had. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm going to link this and send it to you. But it's on the ETH burning and what's going on. It's sort of a calculator like thing. Here, it's coming your way in the channel.
Joe, we keep forgetting to set up Twitter Spaces for this thing.
Yeah, we do got to get our act together
because that draws a lot of people. And then so we have a comment. We could actually call people up to talk about projects, right? The Trading Edge posted, have you guys seen B Danny? Thoughts? Seems like a play off of Hatter, but on FTM. Now, I don't even know Hatter. So
B Denny, B-E-Denny.
D-A-N. Here, I'll share it in the
B Danny.
Screen.
Okay.
I'll share it on the screen. I think I can do that.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, let me get rid of the banner.
Oh, Hatter. Sorry. Oh, I was like thinking of something else there for a second.
All right, let me go back to the comments. Oh my God. Friggin' StreamYard sucks the RAM out of my computer. Like just shit.
B Danny.
There it is. B Danny, D-A-N-I.
Yep.
Seems like a playoff Hatter, but on FTM. So I asked him for a link. I don't know if he's got one, but anyway, while you're doing why don't you look that up and give us a synopsis?
I'm trying
I'll show people. So that's weekly desired income. Let's say you want $5,000 a week in income from your OMI investment. So you need about 65.49 Ohm. And if you're starting with, let's take that. If you're starting with 23 Ohm and the current price is $8.59, then the current worth you have of that Ohm is $19,766. Your daily ROI is 1.22%. Weekly is 8.88%. And then here's kind of a goal targeter, right? So let's say you want to make, you want to get to 1.2 million, not 1.2, 1200123, right? That's like your nut. That's quit the job and tell the boss to fuck off at 7-Eleven, right? So you start with this at 338 days, you're at 1.2 million, right? Now, this is what I love. So let's say, what's 20 grand a month
per year?
Yeah.
240.
So 240 grand is your annual income goal, right? Mm-hmm. You've got to get to 5,000 a week. So that gets you to, you need 65.49. Now look at this. If you're starting off with 23 Ohm, in 86 days, you'll be able to take 5 grand a week out. So it just becomes an income stream for you. Now, I would probably buffer that and put it at 10 grand a week. So 5 is going back into Ohm. But even then, you're only 130 days away. Now, let's say you started with 3 Ohm. Let's really be crazy. All right. Well, is this going to update? What the frick? Yeah. 3 Ohm. Oh. 3 Ohm staked in Olympus DAO to get you to 10,000 a week in income, right? So
yeah,
that's what is that? What's 10,000 a week times 52, $520,000 a year in income. But let's say you take $5,000 and you keep it in and $5,000 to live on. So you're at $240,000 a year. In 311 days, you've got a weekly income of $10,000. If you don't touch it for 311 days, and if you keep piling money into it, you're going to have even more, right? You're at $10,000. This is why people are in Olympus DAO, people. This is why, right? And that's Olympus DAO at 70. Where are we today? $7,200, 7,200 APY.
I'm just trying to find out stuff on B Daniel. I'm
sorry.
sorry.
You do that. No, you do that research. I'll go do it. So look at Olympus DAO is. Now is my wallet connected? I'm going to show everybody how much fucking Olympus I
have. Just keep it away from your friend.
Oh no, good. I'm on the wrong network.
All right, good.
Okay, so we're at 7,364% APY. Now, let me show you why people are in time and other alternatives. Let's do this. I think I can override the spreadsheet settings and do times current APY. Let's fucking figure that one out. And the fun thing is you can calculate it by dropping the price down. So 82,849%. Let's say, what's the current price of Wonderland time?
Well, so what I found out about these B Danny and Hatter, I can't find B Danny. It just launched today, but Hatter is on Avalanche, and it's a time reward token.
What?
So you get rewarded in time.
For doing what? Staking it?
Stake. Full circle strategy. Hatter fits perfectly into the ecosystem. Buy Hatter, earn time, deposit time, earn memo, wrap memo, stake at Abracadabra, borrow mem on Abracadabra, wrap memo there, continues to earn rebases of time, deposit time, earn memo, use mem.
What the fuck? Hold on. Let me finish with this little experiment and then I'll take a look at that.
Yeah, all right.
All right. I'm going to plug in time. I'm going to plug in times price and rebase rate. Whoops. Let's see what this gets us. This is why people are in these projects, people. Oh shit. I just knocked my camera off because my tripod broke. I had to replace it. Hold on. I know you people want to see my lovely face. Please hold.
No.
Joe doing sound effects.
But these both look kind of interesting. Hatter and B. All right. B Danny is Baby Daniel, just so you know.
Baby Daniel. Is it named after the man's son?
Well, I don't know if it's named after him, but it's named after him. Maybe it's like little time or something like that.
Is he talking about his penis?
I don't know.
Oh, Baby Danny, like Daniel,
yes.
Like from Wonderland. But this isn't his project. I get it. Sorry.
Yeah.
So he's probably not talking about Daniel's penis. He's talking about the fact that this is a sub project of it. But that would be funny as shit. A project named after Daniel's penis.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. Hey, there you go. Another meme coin.
Let's create a meme coin called Daniel's penis.
Oh, yeah. We'll make tons of friends.
What's the rebase rate? That's the index.
Both of these. You're on Time Wonderland? Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, but what is it? Is that the 4.01? I always get this shit confused. Hold on. Daniel's penis.
Oh, I'm glad.
I'm the founder of Daniel's penis.
Yeah, at least with the Hatter guys are not screwing around. It looks like they got about shit. It's
the same concept. Hatter is a rewards token for time as well as B Danny.
I think so. Look, I haven't been able to get up enough B Danny stuff yet, but it looks like the Hatter's got an initial supply of token. Looks like 1 trillion. I mean, 15 zeros is 1 trillion, I think, right? There's a
holy
100 million, 100 billion, 100 trillion. Wait, million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. I'm sorry, 1 quadrillion.
Jesus Christ.
Now, this is the Hatter tokenomics. It's on Trader Joe's, on Avalanche. Purchase. Got AVAX. Oh, they're going all the way through it. Headed Trader Joe's, swap. AVAX for the token is Hatter. It just has the S in front of it, so I keep wanting to say Shatter, but it's Hatter.
Shatter.
And then you're in the nice little roadmap. Development.
3946.
Telegram marketing growth strategy, asset generating strategies, marketing, small tier portfolio trackers, into expansion into time, RPG, and abracadabra world, contract audit, exchange listings, community giveaways, weekly competition. So all the right things.
So you're going to explain this all to us, right?
Well, I think what I'm going to explain is that the token price, the token price on now, just like kind of I jumped into Arbis Finance or Arby's Finance on Arbitrum yesterday. A lot of people were talking about it, as in it's one of the keys, swapping and trading places there. And it was so cheap. I think I picked up a couple 100,000 tokens for like $80 or something. And this one, Hatter, looks even, it's up 26% today, but we're talking about 0. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, looks like 9 zeros and then 8716. So, again, with these, what I like, you're really starting at a low number. Yeah. And this is stuff go buy 100. Well, not financial advice, but you throw $20 at this. My guess is you're probably going to end up with 100,000 plus. I haven't done the math, and then you just forget about it, and come back and look at it later or pay attention to Hatter. But these are kind of fun plays, and if you start thinking about whatever happens in the macro market right now, if there's dips or there's contraction, you also need to be setting up for the next wave. And my guess is stuff like this could be the next wave. My guess. So
I broke the rebase spreadsheet.
Oh no. Yeah. Is that calculator, guys?
Oh wait, I put it in the wrong place. 7296. Yeah, so I put in the rebase rate at 0.6516, but it won't do the days. It's like there's an error in something. I don't know what the hell I did, but then of course the characters go fucking bonkers on it.
Exchange is this on?
All right, let's go into Danny and Hatter. Here, you've got it loaded up. I'll let you share.
Hold on. Okay, here's Hatter. Okay.
Let me remove. Okay, you're up.
Hold on, let me see what I got going on here. Before I switch. Yep, here it comes. Hold on.
Trading Edge said you guys are going left today, laughing out loud.
Oh, about our Thanksgiving comments?
I don't know. Maybe there's probably a lingo we don't understand. I think he just means we're losing our minds.
Oh yeah. Okay, so here it comes. We'll start with here.
You haven't shared it.
Just did. This is the one on Avalanche. Hatter.finance. It looks like you can buy it on Trader Joe's. The other one that you mentioned, Baby Daniel, B Danny, I think it's tradable on Spooky Swap. But so look, this is reward you in time. So that's Wonderland, which is, again, we know that's going to be a big player in the gaming space going forward.
Did you say it's Hatter.finance?
Yes.
Okay.
Hatter.finance. Verified contract, is charts. This is also relatively new. I think this just came out yesterday.
Yeah.
So these are
early, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, you throw $25 at this thing, and probably get $1 million is my guess. But then, and then throw it in your little let's look at this later thing.
Are you sure it's Hatter.finance?
That's the one I'm on.
HATTER.finance.
HATTER. Yeah, you're there. That's my screen. Shit. Yeah, no, it's this is it. Look at the URL. See right there? See right there? Okay.
I got it. I got it.
So, we go down to here. Hold on. Time reward token on Avalanche. Simply hold Hatter, earn time automatically in your wallet. So it kind of sounds like the W memo thing. With so much time on your hands, the Shatter team is ready to see how far down the rabbit hole we can go. How to buy. It's Trader Joe's. And then it looks like this is their full circle strategy, where I guess you're staking additional stuff there. Tokenomics, it's like a quadrillion, stealth launch, transaction is each okay, so this is what they take out of the trades or the rewards, I believe. I think that's what they mean by tax. Nothing major.
Wait, they take a cut of the rewards?
I think when you're rebasing, they're probably taking something. You know, a lot of them take like 0.02, I think, or 0.2%, 0.3%, whether it's DEXs or anything. There's usually a thing in there.
I just was looking at 7%. I was like, what the fuck? But hey, if I'm earning free time and they can maintain their price.
Yeah.
Wait, the full circle strategy: buy Hatter, earn time, deposit time, earn memo, wrap memo, stake at Abracadabra money, borrow mem on Abracadabra, wrap memo continues to earn rebases of time, deposit time, earn memo, use. Oh, holy shit. That we got to do this, Joe.
I know. I'm going to get into it. I'm not going to do it on the fly right now.
Hero of the day, Trading Edge. Dude, you are the bomb.
Now,
thank you.
Okay, so look, the only thing I could find on Danny is on Coin Alpha. So let me see the search over here. Dude, token on Phantom.
I'm so aping into this.
Bandine or it looks like nothing. So the only thing I could sort of find is this on Coin Alpha. It's not on CoinGecko, or I didn't check CMC, but you know, it's sort of on Phantom. I don't know what the reward is. I can't find the website, but I'm sure it's bdanny.finance. Let's see. Danny. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Baby Danny.
Nope. Well, I won't get there. I've got this HTTPS everywhere extension, so sometimes shit fucks up. I mean, sometimes things get delayed. But it looks like it's on Spooky Swap over there. Sounds like a similar strategy. I'm going to dig in. Hey, Trading Edge. Is that
the Trading Edge? Yes, sir.
I'll dig into this one today, and when we talk on Friday, I'm sure there's going to be more money up. Now, I haven't even found their Telegram channel yet, so I'll go digging in for that as well, and then see what we can figure out. But I like it if it's all tied into, you know, Time Wonderland ecosystem with rewards and these full circle strategies. They make a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, dude, I love this shit.
And I like early. You know, look, again, I missed the Ohm, but, you know, look, if any of these get any traction like those, like Time, you know.
What's the current rates on Hatter? Did you go into the app? Sorry, I wasn't looking. Can you go into the app? Stake time.
Well, let me get the Telegram thing up. It goes to another screen. Okay. They got 4,200 members in there already.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's fucking awesome.
Let's see if we can find this. It's kind of like when I was in Unisdao and Fortress. You see people piling into these. And lots of them are like first timers, which, you know, everybody's kind of trying to catch the next one. But look, when you're starting at this price, you know, look,
what?
I mean, it's really going to be hard to not do.
So wait, you just buy the Hatter and you automatically earn time.
Yeah, I think it's like wrap memo on Phantom. Remember how they were doing that, where you buy it and automatically rebases within a token, I guess?
Yeah, but I mean, so the time price is tied to, it must be the time price is tied to, the Hatter price is tied to the value of time. Deposit time, earn memo, wrap memo, stake at Abracadabra money. No. So how the hell are they? How are they? Do they just dump Hatter into your wallet? No, the time into your wallet.
Well, when time was,
we should get the Trading Edge on and let him explain this shit to us.
Yeah. Hey, what are you doing Friday, buddy? Trading Edge.
Trading Edge. You want to come on? You can come on right now, bud.
We got you a link. Yeah, we got 15 minutes left. So, how to buy? Okay, that's that one. Yeah, look, it usually takes me an hour to dig through all this. So.
All right, we'll dig through it and talk it. We'll talk it up Friday. In the meantime, we'll be aping in and making all the money and sucking up the APY.
Yeah, over Turkey Day, and hopefully, wait, if Snow Dog cranks, we'll take over these 2 coins.
Big talk for a guy that's in for $23.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just swinging with lunch money, playing with lunch money.
Oh, let's see.
I'm going to unshare.
Okay.
I don't have anything else.
What else? I'm trying to see if I've got anything else good here. I had some shit loaded up. Solana. Somebody posted a whole episode of tutorial on building Solana apps. So this is cool. They're actually building a simplified version of Twitter as a Solana dApp. That's pretty cool. So I'm assuming that's for people that are already devs, but you never know. Did you send me this, how NFTs have fared in the bear market? No, I pulled that up from Ape Digest. There's a nice Twitter thread here that walks you through how the NFTs did during the downturn. So we'll maybe talk through some of the data on that on Friday.
Yeah. But there was something else. No, I saw a lot of stuff on the play to earn gaming tokens and gaming in general. That it's just been going crazy the last month or so, but it's all at all-time highs. So, I don't know. I mean, I like it, but if you're going to jump into that, stick your toe in first at this point. And wait for a rotation to go in further is my read. But again, you have to pick winners. What I like about this stuff, we talk about a lot, Hatter type stuff, OMI type stuff, time type stuff, is that, you're playing the math and you're playing consumer behavior. Yeah. There is no execution to worry about on a management team. They don't have to do anything other than not steal.
Yeah.
But other ones, bigger ones, OM and time, there you are thinking about execution. Because they have very ambitious plans to go into other sectors and do different, gaming, NFTs, everything. So, to me, that's a natural extension. But right now in these early stages, you don't have to worry about who the management team is or anything like that. I mean, of course, it's risky, but it's not like you have to pick a winner out of the gaming landscape.
Yeah.
And to me, everybody's talking about Engine and all these other ones. I'd find the smaller play to earn ones that are just coming out now, where you have NFTs in there too. You see a lot of that on that Polka Bridge IDO launchpad.
Yep.
I mean, if I was going to make plays for gaming and NFTs, those would be the ones I'd be looking at, because somebody's going to find them and you're going to get publicity and they're going to hopefully, have an upward trajectory.
Yeah.
But, at least you're not chasing something.
Exactly.
And, FOMOing into something when it's at the top, because when you see all the chatter out there, that tells you people are looking for liquidation.
Yep.
So you are the one they liquidate on.
Yep.
So that's why it's really important if you do that, don't go in with the whole stack.
Yeah.
Go in with the smaller 25% of what you plan and then save the rest. And if it doesn't dip, hey, great. You still made money. You still have 75% left. But if it does, then you got ammo to average down. Just one person's opinion.
Yes, sir. It's a good opinion. It's a solid one, an experienced one, an aged one, like fine wine.
Yeah, I know. Now that I hit 29, I just feel like an old man.
You know what? I got nothing really compelling. I wanted to do a token thing, but let me get that better wrapped up. And then maybe Friday we'll do the actual we'll mint a token and see what the hell we do with it. Just for shits and giggles.
You mean for something that we're going to do?
Yeah, no, but I mean, not the projects we're already working on. We'll just mint a token with the audience. And Trading Edge. I'll be dumping my S-Dog. Got to run. Keep up the good work, gents. We are going to make it. Yes, sir, man. Have a great day.
Thanks, Traders Edge.
Go get that work done. Thanks for listening and watching, dude.
So I guess he's dumping his S-Dog today?
I don't know. That's I guess he's decided he's out. So good for him. I'm not. I'm going to play the game. I want to play the game, Squid Game.
Yeah, he might have been.
Have you watched Squid Game yet, Joe?
Yeah, I went through the whole thing.
What'd you think? What's your assessment?
Twisted.
Delightfully
twisted.
Delightfully twisted. Did you discuss with your daughter the philosophical narrative of the evil wealth of the world manipulating the poor and debt downtrodden people in the community?
Well, look.
Did she watch it?
Oh yeah, she watched.
Did she like it?
Yeah. Well, she said it was pretty good. Which means that she thought it was interesting. To me, I think at a certain level, when you have, I don't want to say too much money, because what is too much? I don't know. Yeah. But I think people get bored and they start pushing the boundaries, getting a little demigodish and thinking they can do anything. And so I thought that was kind of intriguing, but I didn't really get all the guys sitting around in the, gold masks and stuff like that. I mean, it's not like nobody there knows who they are, in the little back room. And it's always a bunch of old fat white guys. I didn't even think that they weren't even, I get this as a Korean
They had to have them though for that plot line. They had to have them for the other part of the game. And then they had to have them for the whole escape thing.
Yeah. So, but I liked it. I thought it was intriguing. The game theory. I've never heard of that squid game. The kids play. It reminded me of like Foursquare or, hopscotch or those kind of games. But, did you ever play that game? What was it? Four Corners or Foursquare? Where you had the four. Yeah. And you bounce the ball or something. I can't really remember it. But, yeah. It reminded me of that, so I thought it was intriguing. But
speaking of shows, I have been watching Foundation, which is based on the book by Isaac Asimov, and I love a good sci-fi show. And I would highly recommend it to people that are into sci-fi and have a little patience. Right, this is a complex ass story with time travel, and they have to really lay a lot of groundwork for you to get into what the hell's going on now, future, past, and to have you understand all of the players in the worlds in the universe, right? But I just finished the season finale for the first season, and it was I feel rewarded for sticking it out. Right? It's only gotten reviews have only been like 65%. I saw some people posting on Twitter like, I can't get through this show. They only watched one episode, and I'm like, the acting is awesome. The writing is awesome. There's some decent action in it. And I'm kind of the person that wants to climb into time travel fantasy stuff. So I like it, but I'm really glad I stuck with it. It's really, it's really good. And I'm looking forward to season 2. So highly recommended.
Yeah. There was a really good article on that. I don't know if it was the, New York Times, Vanity Fair, Atlantic. It was something like that. Let me see if I can, what's that? Foundation?
Yeah, Foundation, Apple Plus TV.
And it talked about it compared to like Isaac Asimov. And I guess there was another one done maybe in the early 60s.
I don't know.
And it talked about just, some of the stuff that's in here. So I'm going to watch it. But, I used to read a lot of Isaac Asimov stuff when I was younger.
Me too.
And it's, I think most of this stuff was early 50s. Yeah. And I think he was I don't know if he was a Holocaust survivor, but he was definitely maybe East European immigrant or something, trying to find his way.
Yeah.
And so, it kind of feels like I read, certain books like I think Anthem, or We the Living. There were a couple of Ayn Rand books, I think. I think I read The Fountainhead, but I'm not a big Ayn Rand person. But, the Orwellian stuff, 1984, it has that same feel to it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of back then, it was the battle between, for whatever, capitalism and communism.
Yeah.
And, so a lot of the people that were writing literature and science and stuff like that had come from some of these societies. And, we're so, obviously saw the ill effects of, look, when we say communism, I think the historical thing is really totalitarian dictatorship.
That's what you know what? That's an awesome point, right? Mm-hmm. Because that runs through every type of every political system, right?
Yeah.
That's where the bad happens, Look, I'm a huge believer in markets and capitalism. So, and I think it's done more good for the world than bad.
but it certainly needs work. So, but anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there's the whole, it's based in a certain time of what was going on in the sort of thought space of how societies evolve. And so it's really good on that front.
Right.
And, I don't know, I'm sure everybody's read Animal Farm in 1984. And, Anthem was a little, if I'm not mistaken, that was like a very small, like 50, 60 page book by Ayn Rand. And that's pretty interesting stuff to read too. And also, my favorite one back then was Fahrenheit 451.
Yep.
The Ray Bradbury book, who was writing a lot when Asimov was writing.
Yeah.
And of course, Robert Heinlein.
Sure.
Who wrote that's all good stuff. And
Yep.
Unfortunately, people don't really read books anymore. But if you really want to kind of just get those brains firing up a metaverse in your head, you read.
Yep.
You don't get it watching stuff or streaming stuff.
And it's important to understand. Here's something that people need to connect. These science fiction books drive the subconscious of the developers and engineers who are building the future, right?
Mm-hmm.
And those concepts are things that are driving things forward. It's just like, look, I think, these whole concepts of multiverses and universes and multiple time frames and parallel times, I think part of that gets kind of driven because we actually know it's true and nothing here is kind of really real because everything is actually just energy and math. And I also think that those stories drive the innovation that we see today. So being and understanding science fiction is critical because the people who are developing the future actually have some of their ideas and thoughts coming from that. I mean, you could just take the Star Trek shit, right? Half the shit that's come out of that's actually become real. Well, it probably didn't become real because they were predicting it. It became real because all the nerds that watched Star Trek from the 60s and 70s were actually the guys developing the projects in later years, right? Mm-hmm. And so that was part of their thought process of what science was going to be and what space was going to be. So anyway.
Yeah, no, I mean, another one more early 80s was, I'll give you a couple movie picks, but the original Blade Runner obviously is a great movie.
Awesome.
I like the sequel or the one that was out a couple of years ago too, but the original one was just so dystopian and futuristic and bleak. And it was just really, really good. But on a fun note, I saw my movie recommendation of the day for the weekend is one of my favorite 1970s movies called Slapshot.
Oh shit. Are you kidding? I have totally forgot about that movie.
With, Newman's in it, couple other people. But it's a, minor league hockey team in New England that's traveling around to games. And it's right when in the 70s when all the mills and factories started closing, when they started moving the stuff overseas for cheaper labor and what happened to those towns. And there's just, it's right at the beginning of that. So they're all kind of in this thing where, Paul Newman's career is kind of ending and, all the towns are kind of shutting down and they're like speculating what happens next. So it's got this kind of future perspective in it with a whole ton of raunchy behavior and hockey violence and everything you could possibly think of. It is just so fun and twisted. But, again, look, it's got everything you don't have in movies today.
Yeah.
Drugs, booze, smoking, misogyny, discrimination. I mean, everything you could possibly think of is in that, which, honestly, we didn't even think a thing about it when we were kids.
Yeah.
It was like the MASH movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember seeing that and laughing my ass off, but, then you go see it now and you realize, there's all kinds of racist stuff in there and, all kinds of stuff that you didn't even notice before.
Yeah.
But now you kind of notice, but that doesn't mean you can't still see it. And it doesn't mean you are that, but, just kind of get the kind of zeitgeist of the culture back then.
Yeah.
Just
and
like
the whole MASH series was freaking very timely. So,
Yeah, but go watch Slapshot, and I'm going to watch Foundation over the holidays. And so
awesome. Don't forget, let's see, Soylent Green, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Omega Man.
Oh yeah.
Charlton Heston too. Another Soylent Green like show.
Yeah.
Just there's so much good stuff out there that's worth taking a look at. Just to kind of see where all, for the younger folk, see what your parents are thinking about, or where their foundation is, or your grandparents, and maybe it kind of helps you get a little more understanding of where everybody's coming from. Trust me, they're trying to figure out where you're coming from.
Yeah.
So, try to meet them in the middle.
Exactly. Good point, man. I love that. All right.
Well, anyhow, happy Turkey Day.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, Trading Edge. Hey, guys, when you post comments, give me your Twitter handle so people can go follow you. But thanks so much for contributing to the show today. You're the winning contributor of the show today. And, we may go make some money. Hey, I may have a little project coming my way that's raising. And Joe, I'll send you the PDF when I get it, before I shoot it out to the public. But I'm thinking about showing it to everybody on Friday. A really awesome opportunity in the play to earn space with a team with extreme levels of success behind them. And, maybe we'll queue up a little group of investors in it. Really, really looks good. But I'll send you the PDF when I get it, and we'll think about it. But it might be fun to talk about it on the show.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, we'll know more about Baby Daniel and Hatter on Friday's show as well.
Yeah.
So
absolutely. I definitely want to do the Hatter thing. That looks like fun. If I can figure it out.
Yeah, and we'll be doing a post-mortem on Snow Dog.
That's right.
We'll either be happy as shit, or we'll be like, the fuckers.
You know what? I think I'm gonna keep the camera running tomorrow when I fucking do it and see what happens.
Just live stream it.
Yeah. I mean, I'll record it and then we'll show it on Friday.
One of my buddies, you guys, I don't know if anybody remembers the movie Startup.com.
Sure.
Which was from the maybe 2000 time frame. And, there were two G2C, government to consumer, government to business type plays out there, GovWorks and EasyGov. And the EasyGov guys, I was in with those guys when it was one person. He was a classmate of mine. And, this guy went on and raised $300 million for that play. It was, all the stuff you do now automatically on your phone, like pay the ticket, renew the registration. That didn't exist. You had to go stand on these lines with like 100 people and not the brightest people behind the counter.
Yeah.
So, you didn't have the right form and you had to go through the whole line, and they would tell you, oh no, you need this form. Yep. And you're like, well, can I sign it right here? And they're like, no, you got to get to the back of the line. So they did all of this, but GovWorks, which was their competition, which in New York, these guys were all in Atlanta, they had a camera crew following around for the whole thing. So, it's kind of like before reality TV, right? They were doing reality type stuff. So
yeah, that's awesome.
We're kind of doing something on a micro level when we talk about deals and projects that we're looking at. So, we're learning some on the fly too, but hopefully everybody else is learning something along.
Yeah. Maybe we'll create our own little VC group here in the show.
Yeah. Why not?
I mean, like Yunt Capital, my buddies at Yunt.
Well, when I ran a VC early stage tech VC fund years ago, I used to, show this return as like it was the holy grail, but I did 1,500%. And now I'm like, that's just a joke in this space. I mean, I did 1,500% in a month. So, earlier this year. So my point is that, but still, this is the place you want to be. So, hopefully we can get something going on that front and, spread the alpha around.
Yep.
But anyhow,
just so everybody knows, we're still working on the previously aforementioned fund project. We just had little distractions the last couple of days with my buddy. By the way, still doesn't look like we're going to get any of my buddies' money back. We have one last thing we're trying with the white hats that I pulled in, and we're going to see if there's maybe a way, but I'm not feeling encouraged. But let me tell you a quick story. So he went to tell his wife that he lost $100,000.
Good luck with that.
Let me tell you, if you can marry a woman like this or a man like this, whatever your preference, her response, he was upset. He's very upset. It's killing him.
So woulda, coulda, shoulda stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And her response to him was, nobody's dead. Nobody's in the hospital. Our family is all together. You and Brad turned a small amount into 100,000 before. You can do it again. Just take some money and go make it back. I was like, dude, you need to marry her again.
Yeah,
because my wife would first have a meltdown. She'd be understanding after, but she'd first have a meltdown, and I would, if my wife came to me and said, I got burned for $100,000. But I just thought that was cool.
Yeah, no, that's super cool. I mean, I'm the opposite. I would probably hide it, but that's probably why I have 2 ex-wives. But, it's like, I feel sorry for your buddy, man, but it's a tough lesson to learn, but, he'll be stronger for it. But that sounds like, I'd like to meet her someday. She sounds really cool.
She's awesome. My wife, she and my wife are very good friends, and our daughters are friends, and he has 7 kids. But he's a great person, good guy. Anyway, I'm glad for him that he has that support while he's kind of coping with the suffering and pain of losing that money. So anyway, hopefully, maybe we'll have some good news Friday. I'm doubting it, but we'll see.
I had one thing I wanted to, just on that topic. You know what I was wondering?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have the wallet address of where it went to.
Yeah.
And so you're watching that wallet to see where it goes next. Has anybody, how you can just send people NFTs? Okay. Yeah. So make an NFT that says, look, motherfuckers, we're coming for you. But if you return it all now, you can keep 10%. No, that's a great
idea. Hey, you know what? Okay. That's what people do with these hackers all the time. Why didn't we think about that?
Yeah,
that's a great fucking idea.
Because basically the rule on NFTs, everyone, is if you don't know where it came from and somebody just drops it in your wallet, do not open it. Do not do anything with it because it's hack code.
Yeah, don't give it any permissions.
Yeah, so basically, create an NFT that's just says, we got your wallet, we're watching, Interpol has it, FBI has it.
Which is true. He's already filed the report.
Yeah. So if you return 90% of it, keep 10% for yourself. We'll let bygones be bygones.
Yeah.
But if you don't, we're bringing everything.
Pursue you to the end of the earth.
Yeah. And see what they have.
I like that, dude. I'm going to try that.
Yeah. I'm going to
try that.
Just a message. So when he sees it in his wallet and NFT, it pops up. Boom. It just says that. It's a message. So
I fucking love it. Beautiful idea. Beautiful idea.
Anyhow, let me know how it works on Friday if you get it done over today.
I will do that. I will do that.
But anyhow, happy Turkey Day, everybody. Gobble,
happy
gobble.
day, everybody. Have a lovely day if you're in the U.S. If not, we'll be eating turkey for you. Love you guys. Thank you. Please share, like, subscribe on YouTube or on the podcast. And please tell people about it. That's what we enjoy, is getting more people involved. And be like Trading Edge, man. Come in here, give us some alpha, give us some ideas, let us know what you're doing. We're happy to have people on the show. If you want to hop on with us on the live stream, go for it. We're in. Just let us know. Message us. Joe, have a lovely safe travels tomorrow.
All right, buddy. Talk to you later on today. All right,
okay, bye-bye.